Hey everyone, Chivos here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge. I bring you to the playoffs. That's right, we're at the playoffs already. What's been happening? Nothing. Nothing's happened. We've just processed a couple of days. So, what can I say? Let's get into it. There's nothing else we can do. There's literally nothing else we can do. But one thing I thought maybe we should look at is if we go to the home page and we check the team stats down here, you do need to see that we did play 34 matches this season. We only scored 48 goals, which is the 13th highest. So you think about that. We are where Philadelphia are on goals scored. It is not acceptable. DC United had a goal difference of 26. Our goal difference was 16, and we only scored 48 goals, which is a bit worrying. And we conceded 32, which means I think we conceded the most goals out of anyone. So how did we concede the most and only score 48 and still end up second? It's because all the draws. Ridiculous. We finished first on yellow cards. We finished first on red cards. I mean, what the hell went on? Now you look at this screen here, right? Most fouls made, 461. Ridiculous. Best average possession was us, 56%, which is great. But here we go, goals. Let's check out the goals. DC United bagged 69 in 35 matches. We, on the other hand, aren't even in the graph. Ridiculous. Red cards, we featured with 3. You check games without losing, we weren't up there. Games without winning, we weren't up there. San Jose went 18 games without a win. Ridiculous. And average possession, 56%, just beating Montreal Impact. Oh my god. Oh my god, what can I say? Best at hitting the target. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. Best at hitting the target. We weren't even on the sheet. Most headers, we're not even on it. Most crosses, we're 5th with 14%. Which isn't too bad, but you see, 48 goals from crosses. Apparently. I don't think that's true, though. Because if you check the goals, we only scored 48, so it can't be true. Next, we have the most passes completed. 3rd, with 78% passing, which is fantastic. Our best average possession is 56%. Best in the league, which is incredible. We have most fouls made. Way too many. 80 more fouls than any other side. I don't know why. I have no idea, but as you can see, 46 yellow cards and 3 red cards. We dominated in fouls, which I'm guessing isn't good. Most tackles won. We're not up there, which explains why we had so many fouls. Most clean sheets. We were equal 5th with 10. 10 clean sheets in a season is good. But considering we conceded 32 goals in 34 games, it means we conceded 32 in 24. It is not the best. Then the least conceded is us, 32. Oh, so we were the best at concede. So we might not have scored the most, because what, we only scored 40, what was it, 42? I don't know where it is now. 48, it might have been 48. But anyway, we didn't score the most, but we conceded the least. 32 goals conceded, so it shows that our defensive record is incredible. We lack with goals. So we need to start scoring goals. We need a striker. Fuba was great this season. Felipe couldn't find the back of the net. We have problems. I just don't know where to fix it. I have no idea. So that's the stats. That's the stats. What else can I say? That's it for now. The awards. Have we got any awards out? No, we just got Player of the Week. And guess what? Not one. Not one Player of the Week for the whole year. Not one. Goalkeeper of the Year. Is that? It's not out yet. We're not going to get it, though. But there you go, the MVP. It was Luis Felipe, Brown, Felipe, Greg Phillips. Are we going to get it this year? No, we're not. We're not, so forget it. But today, we go into the first league against Seattle. That's right, we've drawn Seattle in the first the semi-final of the playoffs. As if they're not hard enough to play already. Now we have to get through them in the playoffs. We're not the favourites. And we've got to beat them over 2 legs. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough, but we'll get into it, see what we can do, because obviously we have to play 2 games today. So we'll see what we can do. He's Hinderman on the ball. He's retiring at the end of this season. So It's not good, but I may have found a replacement. Maybe. He's old, like Hinderman. He's experienced, and he has over 100 international caps. So you'll find out about him a bit later. In this episode, probably not. In the next one, probably not. In the new season, definitely. He's fan-bloody-tastic. He looks great. His average rating over his whole career is over a 7. So this guy could be a very good player. So hopefully we can sign him. But back to today's game. Fuba's on the ball. He finds Stanley on the right-hand side. Muhammad makes a very big save for Seattle. Now we are pressuring them really well here. Hinderman's ball in is cleared. Is he going to get there? He does. Recycle possession. Danilo. Go. He should have gone back out wide, but he tries to go inside to Mauricio. Can he go wide again? Danilo. Wide. Williams. Now where's Stanley? You should be running wide, not narrow. It's come down to nothing, but we are still in the game. 73% possession. We were just looking at the possession stats, and there you go. It's working. So, oh my no. Aragon's picked up a sprained wrist. That's not what I want to see. We're going to risk him. We are going to risk him. Otherwise, we're going to go back to Hermosillo, and we know he's not good. If we concede here, we might make the change at half-time. I don't think that was Aragon's fault. I don't think Aragon would have got there even if he was fully fit. Well, that's a wake-up call. Seattle, showing that they're the better team once again. It really pisses me off. They're not that good. Ball in. Aragon has watched it. He's just watched it. He's made a bit of an effort. Picks the ball up. Probably kicks into the back of his own net. If we score here, we're good. Fuba. Reed. Danilo. Please, Danilo. Look. Hinderman. Stanley. Stanley. 1-1. I almost said 2-1, but it's not 2-1. Don't get too excited. It's 1-1. We're back in it. Aragon, you're staying on the pitch. I don't care. No. Do we take him off? Maybe we take him off, because if we take him off, it risks a permanent injury, and we can always get him to play with a protective equipment in the second leg. So we'll take him off at halftime, purely so we can have him for the second leg. Surely he should be able to play with some arm wear or something. If outfield players can do it, they can. And my mouse has died. My mouse has bloody died. Bear with me for just 2 seconds. How bad's that? The mouse has died. I can't bloody believe it. So now, we're doing a mid-match change. It said it was going flat. It's been saying it's been going flat for bloody weeks now. And guess what? It's done. It's done. It's dusted. So now, we make a quick change. But not on the bench. Not yet. Because we can't even use the bloody mouse. So guess what? We're changing. That battery's not even in. We're changing. Why the hell does this have to happen now? Alright. We're done. Changed. See, these batteries are very cheap. It's got 16 AA's and 20 AA's. And it works a bloody treat. Best $6 I've ever spent. Well, it's probably not the best $6 I've ever spent. And we're back. We're back. We're going to go, keep going. No. We owe Seattle. We owe them. And Aragon's going to come off for Hermosillo. So there you go. Second leg. Here we go. What can we do? We now have batteries. So that's a start. Hopefully they last long enough. Imagine if I had to change them again. Jesus. But we don't. The battery change has been complete. The ball's in. Joyce. Oh my god. Mauricio. Oh my god. Oh, Jake Joyce gives away a free kick. Bloody hell. Harry. It's not Harry. It's Jake. It's Jake. Bloody hell, Jake. Why have you done that? You've just cocked it up. We could have scored. It could have been 2-1. But we have an away goal. I think they matter in the playoffs. I can't remember. Fuba's on it, loses it, and now we're in trouble. Reed, get there. Thank you. Danilo, look. Mauricio, find Figueria. He's there. Back post. Or Stanley's there. Stanley scores again. Bloody hell, I love Stanley. He reminds me of someone from Palmeiras. I think his name was Douglas. Was it Douglas? I think it was Douglas. You know that free signing we had that one time? Douglas? Yeah, that fantastic right winger. Well, we've got Stanley. We have bloody Stanley, and he's doing a job. He's got 2 goals. Hinderman's got 2 assists. Why do you have to be leaving us, Hinderman? Why? You're too good to be leaving. But hopefully his replacement does a job. Now we're going to make some changes here. We're going to rest. Hinderman is going to come off for Allison. And then we're also going to make the next change, which will be Felipe for Fuba. Yeah, that's it. I know Felipe hasn't scored in 10 games. So if he scores now, confidence would be huge. That's all he needs, a bit of confidence. Just get him a goal. He might start scoring properly, like he did last season. He's a bloody incredible striker. He's doing a Giroud. That's all it is. He's doing a Giroud. He can't find the back of the net. And when he does, he'll score a hat-trick. Mauricio's on the ball. He's Allison. What are you going to do, Allison? Look for Stanley. Give him the hat-trick, mate. Give him the hat-trick. Allison beats the man. He's not going to shoot. It's a penalty! Surely Stanley's going to step up. No. Pause it. Pause it. Can we, please? Can we? Stanley? Okay. Yeah. No! Stanley's not going to... Get off it, Felipe! Bloody hell! Felipe steps up. You're joking. You are... Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? That's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. Set piece takers. There's no penalty one. Oh my fucking god. Bloody hell, Felipe. I hate you. I hate you, Felipe. Why have you done this? That should have been Stanley's. He could have got a hat-trick. Felipe, you've cocked it up again. Useless. Thankfully, it's still 2-1. But hold your breath. It should be 3. If we lose to Seattle in the second leg, Luis Felipe is to blame. Luis fucking Felipe is what his name's going to be from now on. I cannot believe it. Luis Felipe, how have you done this to us? How? Please don't do... Oh, he's offside. Thank you, referee. Blow the whistle. Hermosillo's done well in the second half. He hasn't conceded, which is great. Now we need to make sure Aragon is alright. We've done the job over Seattle. 59% possession. That possession stat again showing you that we are really, really good. Now the question is, how is he out for? 10 to 12 days. Shit. That's not good because he's a goalkeeper. So guess what? We're going to have to play Hermosillo. We don't have a choice. Stanley, you've done well. Guess what? You're 23. You are Douglas. You're Douglas. Douglas V2. I'll tell you that now. But what we're going to do, Aragon's going to have to be rested. So we're going to have to swap him for Hermosillo. Which isn't the best, but Hermosillo can still do a job. He's not amazing, but he can do a job, which does just not make things good in the second leg. So the second leg's 7 days away. I'm going to rest the team, and I will join you guys for that. So I'll be with you guys in just a second for the second leg. So here we are back for the second leg. Only one change in the side today. There's Aragon out due to his injury. Hermosillo in, starting in goal, and maybe we just chuck on a defender in case. So there you go. This is how we're going to line up. Same as before. Let's get into the second leg against Seattle and see if we can beat them. We know they're a strong side. If we can get past them, we'll go to the final of the Western Conference. And that would be fantastic. If we can win the Western Conference and then maybe even win that and then go to the playoff final. You know, win the playoffs. But we just have to see what happens. So who knows? I mean, if we concede today, I don't think it's too much of a problem. If we concede 2 today, then we're in some real big trouble. But we need a win. If we win, then it solves all our problems. That's it. It solves our problems. Here we go. Pablo Felipe. Good defensive duties there. Again, twice in the matter of seconds. Reed on the ball. He finds Mauricio. He finds Figueroa. A very long ball, but he's found him. Figueroa goes inside to Hinderman. Hinderman over the top to Stanley. Oh, couldn't make it 3 in the in both legs. Could have been. We could have got a 2-leg hat-trick if you could have liked, but I don't think that's how it works. Seattle finally registering their first shot after half an hour. I was off target, and once again, our possession is what is killing everyone. We hold on to the ball so well, and no one can get it. Here's Williams. Danilo on the ball. He finds Hinderman. Mauricio on the ball. What's he going to do? He finds Danilo. Go out wide. Hinderman. Stanley. Is he going to beat the man? He is. Cross. Back post. Oh, it's not. It's front post, and Fuba gets there. I almost got the hashtag out. Do we need it? Hinderman on the ball. In. Cleared at the front post. Hinderman gets it back. Will he recycle it? He tries to. Nothing happens. Now, Seattle trying to break through Schuler. Can we beat him? We can't. Lay a tackle. We can't. Holmes. Nunez. Can we lay it? Mauricio. There you go now. Stanley. Can we break? Look at that burst of pace. Fuba did not move. Joyce lucky out to Reed. And we survived that highlight. And it's half time. It is half time. I'll tell the boys calmly that we are doing well. We're still winning on aggregate, but we cannot get complacent. If we get complacent, then it's going to cost us the game. So as long as we just keep doing what we're doing in this second leg, it's not going to matter. Hawkins clears. Fubu was nearly through. Ball in here for Seattle. Back post. And oh my god, Hermosillo coming up big there. I didn't think he'd do the job that Aragon could, but Hermosillo's on a 6.9. If Aragon has to stay out for the rest of the playoffs and Hermosillo doesn't, we'd be doing a Melbourne victory. Vukovic throughout the season, Thomas towards the end in the playoffs, and it worked out quite well. But they didn't get to the final, which is what worries me. We don't want to do that. We need to get to the final. Here's Mauricio on the ball. Fuba. He beats the man. Is he going to shoot? He does. Mohamed, another great save from him. He's a fantastic goalkeeper. And he's one of the reasons why Seattle are such a good side. Hinman ball in. It nearly rolls into the back of the net, but it doesn't. And it is cleared. The highlight's over. We're 63 minutes through. We've got 27 left to play. 22 now. And Figueiredo's picked up a knock. It's a bruised head. We need to make a change. Change of system. I don't like to do this, but we don't have a choice. We're going to bring on Allison for Figueiredo. Drop him in the middle. Move Stanley up and bring Stanley off for Fuba and bring Felipe up top. Fuba's going to go to the shadow striker. And there we go. There we go. I know it's narrow, but the two central midfielders can push out wide. It helps. We need to just try and compose ourselves. Although we've changed formation, it's not because we wanted to, it's because we had to. We can't risk injuries this late in the season. Here's Mauricio. Fuba. Felipe. He's scored. He breaks. He's duck. It's about time. The monkey's off his back. It is off his back. He missed the penalty in the first leg. He has bloody redeemed himself, and now hopefully he finds some scoring form. Mauricio finds Fuba. Fuba says, one time. Felipe, finish it, please. And he just hammers it into the back of the net. Fan-bloody-tastic. So there you go. We got 9 minutes to hold on. Are we going to do it? Yes. We're going to make a change. Hinderman off. Pacheco on. And that's what we're going to do. Why not? Why not? Who cares? We've won it now. It's 3-1. I was going to say 3-win. It's not 3-win. It's 3-1. We have won against Seattle. And that means we go to the playoff final. And one of our toughest opponents is eliminated in the process. Which is exactly what we needed. Felipe could be on for a second here. He can't get there though. He's wasted time. And it looks like that is going to be it. Blow your whistle, ref. Thank you very much. It's a 1-0 win on the day. It's a 3-1 win on aggregate. And there you go. We're in the playoff final. Who are we going to be playing is the real question. It doesn't say. Figueiredo's out for 5 to 7 days. Hopefully the next game is not for 8 days. We're going to play Colorado Rapids, the team that beat us in the MLS Supporters Shield. They're a very good side. A very good side. We need to beat them. 21st on it. It's 2 weeks away. It's after the international break. We're having an international break. Aragon's going away. Someone else is going away too. I can't remember who it was. We have 2 players going away on international duty. Is it going to come up here? It might. Here it is. Aragon and Jake Joyce. So they are on international duty, which just works out well for us because they'll be back on the 16th. The game isn't until the 21st, so we should have a fully fit squad by the time we go to the Western Conference Final. But that is going to be it for today. If you have enjoyed the video, do not forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully I catch you guys on another video.